Hey everybody, it's Thursday night, 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You're here with Bar Run Forge.
What's happening, everybody?
We're going to do a quick check here with everybody. Eli checking in on his microphone, see how that sounds. How you doing this evening, buddy?
Oh, I'm doing great. I'll be even better once we figure out whether or not this mic situation's all figured out.
Well, hopefully it is. We're going to, if you guys let us know how things sound, or Eli's kind of listening in as well. Hopefully we've got some of that situation taken care of. If not, we're going to do a couple little things to switch around. But we're certainly glad that you're here.
It sounds good. You may have to talk a little louder than normal, which I don't think would be too loud as a preacher.
Me talk a little louder than normal?
Maybe slide her up a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think we're good. Everything sounds good.
Okay.
I see somebody I'm related to is here besides the one standing in front of me. Hello, Abigail.
Abigail Down, how are you? Check in with everybody. I'm just scrolling from the top. Wayne Heights, Dana Maggiore, Gordon from Gordon Farmers Forge, Tech, Abigail Dawn, Jeff Killian, Fletcher. I was trying to remember who else was in here. Chad Cordis. Who else?
Dana.
Yeah, I got Dana.
Wayne Fletcher,
Heights.
Gordon, Jeff, Abby, Tech. I'll just go through everybody just to make sure. Chad, Kelly. Hello again. If I haven't said hello to y'all at least once or not twice, 3 times, how we doing?
So it's great to see everybody. I am going to have to try to be a little louder from what I understand. Wayne says Eli is louder than Troy. That doesn't always happen.
Finally.
So we'll definitely do that. We've got a few things of items of business.
Mail calls.
Items of business to take care of. I'm going to kick the air back on here just real quick. Got the forge fired up, so let me just turn that all the way down and get some coal rolling. We have a couple presents, and you can see there's kind of a reveal going on here today.
Drum roll, everybody.
Huh?
Drum roll, everybody.
Yeah. We have this. It's from our good buddy Fletcher.
Hey, looky
He's
there.
right there on the chat. I'm going to bring out a little closer.
Yeah.
Eli, you say when.
The wood grain's kind of throwing it off. There you go. That's good.
Up, down.
That's good. Right there.
Right there?
Yeah. Yeah.
So our good buddy Fletcher made that. Fletcher Pollitt, that's right there on the chat. You guys say hi to Fletcher. He made that for us. And if I'm not mistaken, Fletcher, you can kind of fill us in on that. Eli indicated that might be
it is,
Norse.
Yeah, Norse runes or Norse
Rune
symbols.
or symbols for forge.
Welcome to the forge.
Welcome to the forge. So, Fletcher, thank you so much. If that's correct, let us know. If it's incorrect, let us know. So that's going back here.
Put that on the wall of fame or shame, however
Yeah.
you want to call it. You get
He
to
goes
hang out
right
next to
underneath-
Ian.
Right underneath Ian's Love You Papal.
There you go.
And then we have a couple other items. See which one we go to first. Dana Maggiore, we did indeed find
We found the stickers.
the stickers.
We're not terrible people in
That's
this
right.
stuff. It's just in it.
Still, will you still be my friend, Dana?
Those out. Look at
You've
them.
seen them. It's the anvil stickers.
here.
Thank you so much, Dana.
Thank you, Daniel.
Love you, brother.
Appreciate that.
Very much so. So we're going to take one of each and put them up on the wall of fame/shame.
Easy.
And I'll just knock everything else down. Take that down. There goes one. And two.
Filling up the wall over
Filling the
there.
wall up. That's
Yeah.
good. Just to remind everybody, if you do have stickers and you want to exchange with us, please send them in. Other thing, we got stickers from the one, the only, Sully
Oh,
from
snap.
Shamrock Forge. I love those. Very, very different, very unique. Thank you so much, Sully. We appreciate those. Those are going up on the wall. What do you say? Right down here. Looks like a good spot.
Oh yeah. Add a pop of color.
Pop
to
of
our-
color, as they say.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got some mail to go through. We got a sign to put up. Yamez, buddy, he kind of had a big announcement yesterday.
Yeah.
He got the power hammer, his tire hammer done. We have the door.
To follow suit, we're getting
To
close.
follow suit, we are on our way. We officially kind of have the space mapped out now. It is literally a matter of pouring the pad and bringing the hammer in.
The fun part.
It's ready. So, man, we are excited about that. The unfortunate part is, after looking at it, there's some parts we're going to actually have to take off to get it in here. Not too terribly bad, but the machine, the forklift lifts it easily, but to come all the way back the lane, it's an inside forklift, so I don't think it's going to be able to do it. We just put some gravel down, but the Bobcat will just barely get it off the ground, so we're going to take some weight and some pieces off of it. That'll actually make it easier to bring it in and get it set anyway. So here it comes. Power hammer is on its way in here. It's here, but it needs to be in here.
I'm no longer the power hammer. Doug Thomas. What's
DT,
happening, buddy?
Doug Thomas, good to see you, man. Kelly, I didn't get Kelly the last go around, so good to see Kelly from Old Wolf. And yeah, anything else? All right, we have the ceiling done. You guys know about that. The door is in. We got to insulate.
We have a shop fridge.
A shop fridge. We got
right
that.
there.
And
Soon to be shop coffee machine as well for Eli, the always needs caffeine person.
so once the power hammer comes in, man, we'll be rocking and rolling. We're going to move a bench grinder and another vise over in here for some grinding area and sanding. Go ahead.
Next week announcement.
Yes, we'll go ahead with that. Go ahead, Eli.
What? What's Yamez? And he says, what? What?
Yeah.
What's up? So next week, with it being Christmas Eve, we are not going to do our regularly scheduled live stream. We will be doing a premiere video like we did on Thanksgiving, just because we obviously would like everybody to spend time with family. As much as we love you all and love family with you guys, we also have family here. We're going to spend time with them. So we are going to make a premiere video for Christmas Eve, and we'll send that out for you guys. You guys will hang out with y'all for a little bit. Won't be a 2-hour-long live stream or a 2-hour-long video or anything.
Right.
Just do a little premiere. Probably be something similar to what we did for the Thanksmithing. That's a trademark, by the way. If you want to use that, you have to get in contact with us. But yeah, thank you all so much. I know we talked about that a couple weeks before. That video was incredible. We heard a lot of positive feedback about it and can't wait to do it again next year. And thank you guys so much for all the support. But yeah, Christmas Eve, we won't be here. We'll be across the way in the house, but we'll still be hanging out with you guys for a little bit for the premiere video. So, yeah.
And then New Year's Eve, we have not decided officially yet, but who knows? We may have a New Year's Smithin' Eve. Who knows what we might do
be
there.
Wild.
Huh?
Might be wild.
Yeah.
Might hang out with some blacksmiths
Oh my
on
gosh.
Christmas Eve.
Yamez. No. No more boy bands.
We're starting off the day with a little bit of 90s boy band stuff.
It
all
was
excited.
indeed. It was an awesome video. For those of you who did not watch the Thanksmithing 2020 video, go back and rewatch that. Really cool video to have everybody have their input in. And just to let you know, be prepared for next year. Next year's
You'll get there.
Thanksmithing 2021.
2021.
So I'm sure by the time Thanksgiving 2021 rolls around,
I'm sure by the beginning of 2021,
Yeah.
people will be much more thankful.
Yeah.
And much
So, and we want you guys to join in on that. Many more. I would love for that video to be an hour plus of Thanksmithing.
Need an intermission.
Yes, that would be great. So there you go. So we got all of that going on. Just remember to like, share, subscribe. Again, sharing the video makes a huge difference for us.
Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your family, tell your folks, tell anybody you know of.
Tell your
Come
enemies.
hang out with us. Tell your enemies. I don't care.
We don't care.
Tell them come hang out with us and watch us whack on some metal.
Yep.
Always, definitely appreciate any liking the video helps us out a lot. Sharing all of our social media, you know the deal. Sharing all that stuff, liking that stuff helps us out with our YouTube channel, gets us up and going a little more than where we were the last day. So it's always appreciated, and we appreciate you guys, especially for being the holy few that come hang out with us on Thursday afternoon.
Greatly appreciated. And we do want to mention also the opportunity to support the channel financially. It's in the Streamlabs down in the description. You can do that. Any amount would be very, very helpful. Like I said, we're getting ready to make some purchases on audio equipment so we can take care of some of those issues.
Do your best Sarah McLachlan face. You get a little bit of arms of the angel.
I don't
in
know.
the
It's
background.
hard. I can
For just pennies a day, you can help these poor, sad blacksmiths.
Wait a minute. I got it. Can I be the Chihuahua for a second?
You a little shaky chihuahua. Yeah. For just pennies a day, you too can help with these poor blacksmiths.
Am I done?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do they need help with besides a laundry list of things you can't say on here?
Right.
Oh yes, and your if you didn't catch last week, thanks to some audio issues, your daily PSA announcement of bandsaw safety. I almost lost a chunk of my thumb. So remember, kids, anytime you're using bandsaw safety, you're using a bandsaw, practice bandsaw safety. Keep your thumbs away from the bandsaw.
All right. Is that pretty much the extent of our announcements here this evening?
Enough blacksmith banter. Let's get to blacksmithing. No, we're not out of here. Blacksmith announcements yet.
Huh?
We're not out of announcements yet.
No.
We have the biggest announcement of the night.
Yeah. As you can tell, the sign, the artwork for the gate has been on the board for some time. It's now not there. It is here. There's a reason why it's here, and I'm sure you can guess. Is that enough? Are we done?
Oh, you got to do a little ting, 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 ting on the anvil.
Oh
my goodness.
It's a gate. We made a gate together with you and I. We all made it. The gate is mostly done.
Show it up. Hold it up there.
Yeah. I would love to hold it up here. It ain't light. I'll just tell you that right now.
It is not light. Looky there.
Now I have to have back surgery.
It is a large weighted gate. Oh, there you go. There's your, that's the dog kennel. That's the blacksmith kennel right there.
Is that better?
Oh, my goodness. No, you can't sing it. You get copyright issues.
Nope.
They're going to nail our 169 subscriber channel for copyright issues. Yeah. Oh, I better turn my non-branded sweet tea can away so we don't get copyright.
There you go. Yes, Wayne Heights, good point. Safety tips of the week. Beard out of the wire wheel and thumb out of the bandsaw.
I'm just glad both of those did not happen to me. I think I'd be quitting blacksmithing after that week like that.
So, the gate is pretty much done.
Yeah.
It's all together. We did, Eli, you might even want to go to the top. Go to the anvil cam.
Yeah, let's see here. If the
see how we can pick that up.
Not very well.
Not very well, huh?
Yeah, it's kind of that lighting's not the best, but yeah, you can tell the
kind of rose head or pyramided peening on top.
Wow, looky there. Yeah.
There you go. So there you go. So the other part to that, let me turn this off real quick.
Don't drop that.
I'll give myself a hernia. So the next pieces to this, to kind of finish it off, are the hinge points here, the pintle, as they call it, the pintle here for the hinge, and the latching mechanism. Now, Eli and I worked today on kind of the concept piece for the latch mechanism, and this is essentially what we came up with. Now, this is done just in small 1/4 inch stock, but I think we got it to work earlier. And obviously this is going to have to be done while, that went in there earlier, didn't it?
I believe so. What'd you do?
I don't know.
You on the other side?
Might have been. Yeah.
There it is.
Okay.
Ain't that fun?
So anyway, so the idea is this will have a spring in it. It'll be cut off right here. This will have a spring in here that keeps it pushed back that way. It only has a certain amount of distance it can go, but bring it in here and keep that tension on the spring, and it hooks right here. So essentially the spring pushes it up against this piece, and then to open it up you basically just press it in a little bit and let it out. So that's the idea behind the latch, and that will be done in this other rod right here that I knocked off on the ground. So that'll go in like that. It'll have the same bends that this other one did, but that will actually, we'll have to go in, put the spring on it, then put it through, make the bends, drill the hole where it needs to be and cut it off exactly where it needs to go. But this evening, we're going to do a different part of that. We're going to make the pintles for the hinge points. And how we're going to do that is I've taken this section of 5/8 square and I've center punched 2 holes, one on each end, and we're going to punch and drift these out on the end and get it drifted out to where it will fit over the pins, and then we will cut it off, and then we'll turn it on its side, and we'll actually go to the bandsaw and cut it in toward the pintle, splay it open, and then make that into our hinge points. So that's the plan for tonight. If we get that done, I have this big old hunk of rebar, and the possibility is we may just make that into a set of tongs.
Whoa.
Matt.
Whoa. Live streaming your second pair of tongs?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. They say there's a fine line between courage and insanity. So
you decide.
Let's get crazy, right?
Did you show your first pair of tongs on live stream?
I don't know if I have or not.
I think you did, but I think you should show me.
Let's do it again.
Check it out.
Let's do it again. Where you want them at?
Oh, I would say up here close to
up here close?
Yeah. The top,
okay.
Top camera. Look at that. Oh my goodness.
The very first ones.
Very first pair of tongs.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
And they work.
They do work.
I'm pretty, I like the little kind of ball ends on them there. Kind of comfortable at the end.
Yeah.
Obviously, plenty I would do to refine them at certain stages. But all in all, totally functional flat jaw tongs. And so there you go.
There you go.
All right. Enough shenanigans and tomfoolery.
Jibber jabbering.
Jibber jabber. Flim flam.
Ooh. Let's get ready to blacksmith.
Yeah. All right. Suit up.
There you go.
Oh, Eli, tell her about our new buddy.
Yes.
We met at the show.
We made a friend. Hold on. I'm going to respond to some chats real quick.
Okay.
Gordon, that's all right, buddy. We appreciate you hanging out with us. I know you're studying. Said something about being was it engineering earlier or something? Or he's doing some studying, so I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly what he said, but yeah, he's doing some school work. So we appreciate you keeping us on and hanging out with us. Fletcher said Kyle wants to know what fuel is used for the forge. We are using coke tonight as well as coal.
Yeah, it's a combination.
So using coal and a little bit of coke, refined coke to keep the fire burning. So yeah, but yes, we made a friend. So we had our second blacksmith show without the show. We went to a little craft fair here locally in our town, part of the Village Christmas that they put on every year, and sold some items and kind of just got to hang out with some people. So the guy that was parked next to us in the little spot we were at in the firehouse, radio licensing, cool, awesome, Gordon. The gentleman that was parked next to us in his spot does leather work, and he is a former, he is a Marine.
Yeah.
Once a Marine, always a Marine.
Yeah.
So, Vietnam vet, really cool guy, been through it all, had a laundry list of bodily ailments and issues, but was trucking through them like a Marine does. So, he was cool. And his name, I forget his name. What was his name?
What's that?
Dennis, right?
Yeah, Dennis.
Dennis, that's right. Yes, Dennis. And Dennis has been doing leather work since the 80s. And he got in touch with us and offered to do our leather aprons for us. And we got some measurements made up for him, so he is going to hand do some leather aprons for the two of us. And those will be around soon, so be prepared. We're going to have some new awesome leather aprons in the shop.
Yeah, we were really looking forward to the opportunity, the time where it could come. We could talk to Randy over at Newt's and get him to make us a couple aprons, and that would be really cool. But meeting up with this guy and, Vietnam vet, Marine, guy that was doing leather work, and,
have a little bit of a special place in our heart for Marines.
Yep, yep.
But yeah, his story was awesome. Cool, very, very nice, cool guy, and offered to do that.
Wife is a nurse at a nursing home.
Yep.
Yeah.
So.
Alex, all right, buddy. Just keep listening. Don't try to text and drive or anything.
Yes. Be safe, Alex. Even gave us some leather scraps.
Yeah.
For projects and ins and out things. His leather work was absolutely fantastic on some of the things he was. He made a piece that was a Marine and a flag. Man, it was beautiful.
And totally underpriced.
Yes, he undersold his work very, very much.
There was a piece he was working on that he brought in, the flag. Are you talking about the flag and the Marine thing? And he had 16 hours just in the tooling work. And he sold it for $35.
Yeah. And it was, just immaculate how he had done it.
Yeah, tanning, staining the leather, the whole bit. It was just amazing.
So what's everybody been up to?
Yeah, everybody kind of check in, see what's going on.
What's your latest project? What's your hope to do project? What's your Christmas plans? I don't care. Hop in the chat and tell us how everybody's doing.
Yeah. Now we are hoping tomorrow evening for Roy's live stream. See, I mentioned Roy's live stream. Roy didn't,
Stop.
No, I'm kidding.
Roy was trying to steal our thunder on Instagram there real quick before we get started. He's like, "Hey, you can
just
shout
say
us out
wink,
a little
wink.
bit."
Ed, you're going to go over to Troy's. Go to Bar Run Forge, watch Eli and Troy. No. He's probably listening. Going,
I know. He's
jerks.
Like, you guys suck. Never watching the stream again. But no, definitely. I'm sure most of you all are going to be on there anyway. But definitely go check out Roy's live stream tomorrow. Blacksmith Christmas giveaway. It's going to be great.
And there may be
maybe
6 items from Bar Run Forge.
Whoa.
In the Great Blacksmith Christmas giveaway. 6.
Good evening, Randy.
Oh, we were just talking about Randy, weren't we? Maybe a Randy project later on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Randy, if you didn't catch any of that right there, we'll just summarize it very quickly for you. We've really been looking forward to the opportunity to have you do some aprons for us here in the shop, but we came across a really cool Vietnam vet Marine who does
local.
leather work, and
He's
man,
local. Yeah.
we fell for him.
He said, "Oh, what do I miss?"
Huh?
He said, "Uh-oh, what did I miss?"
No, you didn't miss anything.
Dogbone, what's happening?
Wait, is it Ed?
I don't remember.
I think it's
You'll have to remind us of your name, Mr. Dogbone. I forgot. But no, we will definitely get with you, Randy, on some type of project at some point.
I am currently punching through 5/8 square. 5/8 square. So, not easy.
Bob, that's right. Dogbone Bob.
Bob, I'm sorry, Bob. Terribly sorry.
We appreciate you we appreciate having you here.
Yes.
I'll get there.
We appreciate you having.
Forgetting names and dropping wrong words.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Anyways,
It's hard.
hey everybody. Now would be a great time to like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, for the guy that doesn't know your names.
Yeah,
and
little segue.
moving 17 inches of snow.
Woo!
Yeesh.
We got like a dusting.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm not like Roy and some of those guys. They love cold and snow and just ridiculous amounts of that kind of thing. For me, wintertime, if it's going to be winter, I want there to be snow on the ground, and I'd rather it be snow and 20 degrees than rain and 40.
Yeah.
Otherwise, let's just get on with spring. That's my take on it.
Yeah, that's what it is, Dad. On the Roy's shop floor, it's just a lot of flux.
Yeah, that's what they say. Well, let me just tell you something. I just saw the video, and his floor is completely fluxed over.
Making snow angels.
Yes, flux angels.
Yeah.
Hey, we punched her out. And then we got taken to jail.
No, I definitely appreciate not being in Jess's situation as the moderator and camera clicker. Much respect for Jessica.
Yes. Again, covered ceiling. He's got a heater about 6
I've got
feet.
a heater over there and a heater down here.
Yeah.
I'm cozy in here. I could be in a t-shirt.
Now, I don't like doing this, but when I get this drifted out, I'm going to have to actually cool it down so that we can get over to the bandsaw, and then I've actually got to flip it around, do the other side as well, and do some other things. So I don't like doing that to create stress on the metal, but given our constraints,
live stream rules.
given our constraints, as they say, whoever they are. All right, well, we're getting there. The items in question, should we give a hint
Items in question.
for tomorrow evening?
You showed them on live stream last week.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go.
Well, I was gone trying to figure out our audio issues.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Randy, greatly appreciate that, brother.
Oh, that would be amazing. Yeah, Randy, if you want to send them on to us, we can forward them on to him.
Yeah, absolutely.
That would be an awesome thing for you to do, man.
Randy, as the kids would say, is the OG.
Is that what the kids are saying today?
Probably. I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
24 now. I don't even understand.
So what are the kids saying today?
What are the youths?
The Utes, the two Utes.
Fletcher, I'll give you the same advice that I'm pretty sure got Dad into blacksmithing is find it on YouTube. YouTube is a wealth of knowledge in random things.
Would you say
A plethora.
a plethora?
And how many people would get that reference? Wayne said he got 3 cords of firewood together, dissing some folks, and forging some barbecue utensils.
Perfect. That sounds like a good day. Sounds like a very good day.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see where we're at. 'Cause I think that's approximately what those are. Pardon me. Yep.
Oh, goodness. I got a yawns.
Okay, Eli, will you take care of that with
Yep.
Randy?
Absolutely.
Thank you, buddy.
Howdy, hammer dudes. What's
Hey,
happening, Rob?
Rob.
Howdy, hammer
Rob's had some
dudes.
good videos of late.
Yeah?
It's been some good stuff, man. I
Cool.
appreciate that. Dana's back smithing.
Whoa.
Saw Dana back swinging a hammer. So good to see that. So right now we're just drifting it out till we get it pretty close. To what needs
Bill
to be.
Corey is rolling in the house.
What's that?
Bill,
A Bill Corey?
Bill Corey. Sure enough.
What it is, what it was, what it shall be.
Tentatively, Gordon this week. Hopefully. Very, very hopefully. Hopefully finish up get started and finish up the forge, my forge. And then I'll get that out on the series for Blacksmith for the broken budgets.
Yeah, I really do want to see, I want to see more videos for Eli.
Eli also wants to see more videos. Eli just needs time. But yes, hopefully that was my goal. I was gonna try to get in there this week, and then on a whim found out I had a 3-day weekend, so decided to go to Nashville. But yeah, got to go hang out with my sister. Got to go hang out with some long lost college friends that I haven't seen since the beginning of this year. So that was a good time. Some friends I haven't seen in a couple years, so even gooder times. But yes, now that we've got everything kind of figured out and going with the live streams, like we said, we want to get the live streams going good, and then that way we can focus more on the video making, and then who knows, maybe we'll be slightly famous one day, and you'll know exactly 2 famous people. You could say I've been there since the beginning. But yes, that's the goal. One goal to get another video out before the end of the year, and then next year definitely hit heavy and hard on trying to get some videos made myself, and also just more videos from the channel in general on all kinds of fun things. The shop's getting put together, so that was kind of the main thing. The white paneling you see above me has kind of been our time-consuming thing for the past couple weeks, just getting the shop ready for winterizing the shop. So, because, you know, like you said, making the place comfortable in a place that, I mean, shoot, we've come out here just to eat dinner and watch TV before. It's turned into the only thing missing is a shop couch,
comfy seat.
Yeah. One of these days we'll get some shop recliners or something.
We'll do like Tim at Big Dog and go find us a recliner somewhere that we can redo. So right now we're basically just working on refining it a little bit. We'll get it kind of back and forth and try to make it fairly even. May have to do some filing and such on it. And we'll turn it around and do the other side. Like what we
Gordon,
do at the dairy barn.
I believe if I'm correct, the 14th would be the Thursday live stream, not the 15th. Yes. Lord willing, and 2020 or 2021 isn't like 2020, then yes, we'll be streaming the 14th of January. Right. Nothing crazy going on.
Yeah, if that's the Thursday that it falls on, that's probably when we'll be doing it. That is most likely when we will be having our stream.
That's impressive. Wayne said I've made every piece of furniture in my house.
That's cool, man. And that kind of doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
When I've seen and heard about what Wayne does and everything, it's like, I made all the furniture in my house.
And then made the house.
And everybody just kind of goes, yeah.
It's Wayne.
Yeah.
You know, it's Wayne. Wayne does it. That Saturday is Gordon's birthday. All right.
What now?
That Saturday, the 14th, that week. Gordon's birthday's that week, so
Gordon's is?
We might give you a shout out. Who knows? Yeah, I'll mark that down for you, bud.
Get the producer on that. I meant to do that. All right, let's see how it fits up.
Wayne said the dogs sit on his couch more than he does. I think we understand that one.
Yeah, feel ya. Maybe a little more. Yep, put her in there and make a little bit more adjustment on that one.
Anybody make any cool Christmas presents for anybody that you can say on the stream?
Yeah, Wayne is a super maker. He does
absolutely.
it all. He does it all for sure. Let's check that out. I think that's gonna probably work all right.
Maybe I can do some filing in there.
Yeah. They're. I mean, I'll run a drill bit in there to kind of clean it up and ensure that it's exactly where it needs to be.
Wow. Bill Corey said made a bracket for wind chimes. He got for his daughter with their name on it.
Oh, cool. Very cool. Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
Dana said he's getting a great Christmas present. Fletcher said he's making a jewelry box.
That's cool.
There you go.
All right. We got one end essentially done there. So what we do, we're going to cool this down before we do any further. We'll go to the other end, punch and drift it, and then we'll decide where to cut that off. Some of that work is going to be on the bandsaw. We'll decide where to cut that off, cut those, and then bring them out here. And
drown that.
Open them up and kind of smith those sides, the edges. So
cool. Bill Corey made some throwing knives for his grandson.
Yeah.
That's cool. Wayne made some bistro tables with shelves at every corner of the legs for mugs. Cool.
Very cool. All right. So, put that in there. Let me get this up here.
Dana's getting a very cool Christmas present.
What's Dana getting?
A hammer made from Roy.
Oh, cool. The piece we're actually making is this right here. Is that able to be seen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're actually making this piece right here. This is the pintle we just drifted a hole in, and then we'll split it here so that we can turn these two flanges out, and then we'll work on those a little bit, give them a little bit of character. That way that can just go right down in that pintle, that socket right there. So that's what we're working on right now.
And Bill Corey's busy. Forged some scrolling tongs out of coil spring.
Yeah.
What's happening, Holler?
Holla. Holla.
Oh, you talk about the coat hooks.
What's
from
that?
Last week, the coat hooks from last week.
Yeah. We made for one of Eli's co-workers and friends, Taylor, who was in on the live stream last week. We were making her coat hooks, and we got all 10 of them done out to her, and she told us she had to take them out to the car because she was just looking at them and playing with them the whole time at work. So
they were the talk of Tractor Supply for that day. Everybody kept wanting to come see them and look at them and check them out.
Check them out.
Gordon said he's going to try some welding.
Oh, the electrical contractor, another electrical contractor, showed up today and is supposed to get us our quote and get our timeline set up for the upgrade of electrical service on the whole farm. So
yeah, buddy,
that will make a huge difference. A reason why that popped in my mind is welding, because right now welding doesn't go so well. It goes okay. I mean, we get it done, but there's a serious voltage drop the old line is very undersized, and it just makes it difficult. I mean, when you hit that trigger and you go for the weld, and it's kind of surges, it doesn't, just doesn't respond. So I'm extremely looking forward to that, having that done.
Mule Cook's in here.
There's Ed. That's Ed.
Ed. I didn't realize the boom mic was still, the quote-unquote boom mic was still in that other scene.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden you were talking, and then you were talking twice. Oh, goodness. We're going to figure this audio thing out, I promise.
Yep.
I promise. We'll be good.
It'll be better than good.
It'll be even gooder.
It'll be fantastic.
Whoa. It will be gooder.
More gooder.
Yes.
Gooder than chicken. When we get this project done, one of the things I was going to bring up, you guys can kind of talk through the chat and everything, but when we're done with this project, we kind of want to know where you guys want us to go with that, next project, or what kind of content you'd like to see here on the, not only on the live stream, but in the videos. We're trying to make content for you guys, for the viewer, not for us. Because if we did content for us, it would be different. It would definitely be different because we're nerds.
We're different.
We're nerds and we're different, and we would definitely do different content. In fact, Abby, my daughter, his sister, Abigail. Hey, Chris Dixon, how are you, buddy? Said you guys ought to do what did she say? A podcast?
Maybe?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Because we're goofy, we're stupid. But we enjoy being together and joking around.
Yeah.
I, at one point in time, thought, man, I am really good at talking and movie quotes and stuff like that. And then I hang out with him, and he's way past me. Way
movie
past.
Quotes?
Huh?
And movie quotes?
Yes.
All right, hang on just a second, everybody.
Way past.
I'm going to steal the spotlight for a second. You all heard that right here. He admitted it. I'm better at him than something. Better than him at something. You heard me. First time. You know what I mean. Anyways, there we go. We'll go back to my size. Just wanted to mark that down this day in history.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Oh, no, he'll come to me and he'll do a quote and he'll kind of giggle and he's like, you know where that was from? I'd be like, oh, no. No, I don't. Yeah, he's much better at it than I am. All right, heat that up again.
Rob said the Amazon delivery kid accidentally handed him a box that said Makita.
The what?
The Amazon kid accidentally handed him a box that said Makita.
Yeah. Whoopsie.
Yeah.
Chris, what's it look like up there? Little white?
Hey.
Isn't it funny? You talk to somebody from Canada and your automatic assumption is you're going to hear A after everything. Now, I have my wife's cousin's husband, great guy. He has A. He does that. It's like a drawn out A. And so, if that's the only Canadian you knew, you'd be like, oh, that's how Canadians talk, A. It's like, you talk to Adam. You talk to Adam, and you think, good day, and you think all the way Adam speaks, and you think that's how all Australians talk.
Brown and 42 today.
Brown and 42. Sounds like the beginning of a football play, doesn't it? Brown 42. Omaha.
Holler said he got 8 inches of ice on the lake.
He did what?
Holler said they got 8 inches of ice on the lake.
Yipe. No, there's one I don't care for. That's why, like I said, I'd rather it be 20 degrees and, you know, a foot of snow than 40 degrees and raining or ice or anything. No. Nope. So right now we're just drifting a hole. We're not just drifting.
We're just drifting.
And so yeah, there we go. Need to cool that down a little bit. Like being on a dairy farm, the udder end was getting too hard to handle.
Oh my.
He said the udder end.
Oh my.
Oh my. Bless his heart.
I agree. Wayne should do some videos on the things that he makes. He said he made horseshoe nails today.
Oh, yeah, the horseshoe nail. Did you make hooks?
Yeah, horseshoe nail hooks. Cool.
Yeah, those are fun, and you can actually do those cold. It's kind of a fun little thing, and not a bad one to work on skills too. To kind of hone your skills. If you got skills that need honed. Okay. See how close we are to getting the rod in there. Oh yeah. All right, now that we're there, we can start to shaping that end. And I know some of you guys, I don't know, maybe you don't. It's one of those where you see me go to the rack several times for different hammers. I know some guys are just kind of like, they use the same hammer for everything. There's certain things that I like this hammer for. When I'm generally doing punching, drifting, things like that, I go straight for this. It's a little bit bigger. It's a heavier, like the handle on it. It's just
whacker.
It's just, yeah. You know, everybody's got their go-to, what they call it, their daily driver, so to speak. How we getting along, Eli?
Oh, just peachy.
Huh?
Just peachy.
Peachy. Like cobbler peachy, or?
We started talking about food.
All right. See right now, need to work that around a little bit.
So if Roy's flux item or summoning item is flux, would ours be bacon? You know, usually our streams end up on the subject of food and then bacon.
Yeah,
at
yeah,
some point.
I would say that definitely.
Do you say bacon 3 times and we appear on your screen? Or if you have bacon, we also would appear in person.
Yeah, we very well may appear. Like literally just appear right there.
3 strips of bacon and then you get the Roush Boys.
And an apology.
An apology, yeah. And then probably asking for more bacon.
You two brothers.
Yeah, that was a comment we continuously got at the show, which is surprising because we know some of the people, usually a lot of people around this area.
Yes, I do know a few people.
Yeah, and somehow people kept mistaking us for brothers. People that have known him for a long while would ask if we're brothers.
Is that your brother?
Yeah. So, I don't know. Do you take that as a compliment as you hold your age well, or I just look really old?
Take it however you can take it. However you want to.
You want to.
You want to. Honey cured bacon in the smokehouse right
gosh.
now.
We'll be there shortly, Wayne.
What's your address again?
Yeah.
Excuse me, goodness. Lordy me. It's almost 7 o'clock.
Flying by.
Yep. As I said, you know what the frog said, don't you? Do you know that one?
Yep.
You've never heard that one, right?
Yeah, I've never heard that one at all.
You guys know what the frog said? Time's fun when you're having flies.
Almost like I could quote that.
Yeah.
Quote when you were going to say it, before you were going to say it,
Yeah.
knowing full well you would say it.
But I still say it.
You do still say it. I keep messing up my toboggan, man.
Okay, so the basic forging is done there on the pintles. So we're going to cool it off completely. Woo.
Get a little steam
Little
facial.
steam
over there.
bath there. Yeah.
That's how he stays so young and vibrant.
That's what it is. Yep.
Bill Corey quote of the day. Time flies like an arrow, fruit flies like a banana.
I dig it.
That's a good one.
I dig it.
"26-hour cold smoke." Oh my goodness.
Say that again.
Wayne said 26 hours cold smoke.
Goodness gracious. Okay, I want to get an idea here about how long we want these.
So basically you get to see the side of him and me. And he's back. And he's gone. I'm just narrating for those of you that might be on the road or traveling. And he's back.
And his front. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to come back away from the pintle just a smidge, you know, quarter an inch or less. And what we're going to do is cut off 1.5 inches. And what that'll do is give us more than, because I'm going to flatten it out just a little bit, so it'll give us a little bit more than a 3-inch hinge or point to hang the structure from.
Cool.
Yep. So back from the pintle point, the hinge point, we're going back 1.75 inches. So there you go. I will be going to the bandsaw. I'm going to turn my microphone off. Eli, the floor is yours.
Time. And now it is time for Silly Songs with Eli. The part of the show where Eli sings. Not really. I'm just playing. He's over there. Here you go. I'll turn over so you can see him there. Hi, everybody. There we go. There he is on the bandsaw. Again, as your friendly reminder, bandsaws are dangerous. Be safe when using a bandsaw. You might end up with a... You can't really tell. My thumb doesn't look that bad anymore, but you can definitely tell it kind of took a chunk out. It dug into my thumbnail a little bit. That was fun. And yeah, it's quite painful. There was some blood spewed across the shop, and yeah, dangerous things. So I always wear your safety glasses. Wear your hard hat. You got a hard hat? You need a hard hat. Safety first, everybody. Practice good safety while you're in the shop. I feel like I should do some like spoken word poetry or something. There you go. I'll do a live stream of spoken word blacksmith poetry. Find out how to do some haikus. What is the haiku rhythm? It's like a 7/4/7, isn't it? What is the rhythm of a haiku?
5?
Is it 5? 5/3. I thought it was like 7/4/7. I'm completely off. 7/4. That's a plane. 7/4/7. Anyway, Dad's back. Hey.
All right, so
See you later, Chris.
just headed out.
Yep.
Always good to see you, buddy. So what we have is 2 of these as such, and then what we're going to do is actually split them down the middle, lay them open. And what I'm actually going to do is, I saw someone do this, and it worked out pretty good the first time I used it, is to drill a hole exactly where you want that point to go to. Let me illustrate here. If you want to
I wonder if I've
split
got
something
the
flat, like
board
this,
here.
you want it to be flat. If you have the square stock here, to drill a hole here, and then cut your line to the hole.
Did you unmute your mic? Hey. Hold on. Hold on.
I didn't sync back up.
Are we good? Try talking again.
Are we back?
I think so.
Okay.
Sorry.
So what I was saying was, so if you got this piece here, we're going to get a point 1/4 inch away from the pintle, slit it up through there. But what I'm going to do first is, I saw someone do this and I decided to use it on a regular basis, is to drill a hole right here and then slit up to the hole. What that does is it makes this transition smoother, because it has a less chance of creating a cold shut there and can get smoother. So Again, stick with me. We'll drill this hole here in just a second, and I'll be right back.
Leaving the screen again?
I will be leaving the screen.
Ah, now it is my turn to entertain again. I'm not as entertaining sitting in a chair.
In a chair.
In a chair. I'll do narrations. So now he is going over to the drill press. He's picking the drill bit that he's going to use on the drill press.
A 1/8.
He's using a 1/8 drill bit on the drill press. It's like a little, what do you call it? Those little, like, you pull them down and they make a sound. What is that called? Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, we had them as kids, and he'd be like, the cow says.
Oh, CNC.
CNC. It's like CNC. Look, I have my CNC voice explaining what you're doing over at the drill press. Practicing good safety here at the shop and using a vice grip to hold the piece of metal to avoid any thumb or finger related injuries, as some people in the blacksmith have previously experienced.
There we go.
He's now turned on the drill press and is going to begin drilling a hole down through the piece. The drill bit is entering the piece. The drill press is still going, and he is still drilling through the piece. I hope this is exciting and thrilling for you all as it is for me. One, for me to watch it, and two, for you to hear me narrate it. It is quite the enjoyable experience. Thank you for tuning into our live stream. If you have not already, please go ahead and like the video. Comment down below about your favorite holiday side dish. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And like us on Facebook at Far Run Forge. Like us on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram. Far Run Forge. I believe he's now working on the other part of this piece. Drilling another hole to avoid the things he talked about earlier. That comes with cutting the piece on the bandsaw. This is exciting. Got them both?
No.
Oh. You getting it figured out?
Yes.
He's now examining the piece. He's coming back into the frame of our shot here. It's almost like a golf game.
Well, I think I bet.
Wow. Bill Corey says he is editing about 5 hours of cable Damascus forging video.
Oh, gosh.
Bless you, sir. Bless you again. Wayne said he had a belt split full speed and slap him on his bald head.
Uh-oh. All right, on to number 2.
And now he's headed back to the drill press. The drill press is on, and he's going to begin drilling a hole in the piece. As you well know, this is one of the most exciting times here in Bar Run Forge. The time where you all have to listen to me narrate and try to entertain you, while Dad is away doing something you cannot see on the screen. See you, Tech. Thanks for coming in, buddy.
What's that?
Tech's edited out.
Oh, see you, Tech. My center punch didn't go well, so I'm going to re-center punch.
All right. Yeah, Wayne, that's actually one of my side hustles I'm getting into is just voiceover narration. See you, Dana. Everybody's leaving us. It's me, isn't it? Because I'm not as exciting to watch as Dad. I understand. You can play me a sad song on the world's smallest violin. Uh-oh. Our drill press has a knack for getting caught and stopping. Said I could pass for Bob Roth.
Bob Ross.
I'm assuming Bob Ross.
I guess that's better than Rick Ross.
Oh, that's all. That's about all you get out of Rick Ross.
How's that for a pop culture reference?
I mean, maybe a late 2000s, early 2010s pop culture reference. We're gonna enter another decade.
What?
We enter another decade.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, I mean, officially.
Yeah.
I guess we weren't.
I mean, 2020 is like the start of the decade, but like the 2010s is a decade. I always like assume just like the 2010s kind of go together. We're in another decade.
Yep.
Whoa. The 2020s. The roaring 20s.
Yep.
The quarantine 20s. Same thing. Not as exciting as the 1900 and 20s. Seemed like they were having a blast. So far, our 2020
Not
has
so much.
not been a blast.
Well, we just, the hope is that we don't end like the 20s ended.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe start off bad, end good.
Right.
Maybe.
Yeah, in like a lion, out like a lamb kind of thing.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. The Ides of the 20s. So he's back at the bandsaw now. I'm shooting diamonds. No man on the camera. Here, I'll go full screen just so you guys don't get this.
And there it went.
Son of a gun! It's almost like that happened before. The bandsaw is actually hateful towards Dad and I, and likes to attack us. Did it slip the blade?
Yeah, it just jumped off.
Hey, I know what that feels like.
Ain't no thing. This evening at Bar Run Forge, it's bandsaw repair.
Bandsaw repair. Follow good bandsaw safety, everyone.
That's why you have the guards on, why you have your safety glasses on. Not that difficult.
Why you should have a steel thimble on your thumb as well. Do they make those?
Oh, I'm sure they do.
Probably be a smart idea for the accident prone among us. Fletcher can attest to this, that I have a knack for being injured in the stupidest manners.
Yep.
And Dad as well can also, because he kind of has been around me most of my life. But yes, very accident and easily injured prone. Me.
Let's try that again.
You got it?
Yeah.
If I just over zoom our face. We'll do some fun with video cameras today, everybody.
Ha!
Did you do it again?
Yep.
Tell you, man.
All right. Let's not do that anymore.
You're too aggressive with it. And he's back. You gonna use the grinder?
Nope.
No?
No, we're not going to do it tonight.
Oh.
We'll show it to you at a later point.
No longer watch our failures live.
Yeah, there's no point in
We'll talk about them later.
trying to do that when we can screw something else up.
Yeah. Does that mean it's tong to tong
Tong.
tong 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 time?
That's tong song.
Tong time?
It is tong time.
Hey, we don't bring up the birdseed incident, Fletcher. We don't talk about the birdseed incident. or the fact that
Yes, that's a good point, Wayne, because if you go back in the story, Mad Max was based in 2021.
Mm-hmm.
So just everybody keep that in mind.
Tom Hardy's coming. Maybe it'd be James Bond.
I heard that.
I'm the one that brought it up. Possibly Tom Hardy, possibly Idris Elba, but maybe probably not happening with Idris Elba. The other one, Henry Cavill, and who was the other guy? Oh, Taron Egerton.
Yeah.
The guy that did Kingsman.
Kingsman.
Yeah, which I mean, he's kind of already done a James
Yeah,
Bond
he's kind of
style
already
movie,
done the
but-
whole English spy thing.
Yeah,
I think he'd do fine at it.
yeah.
For me, Henry Cavill's the guy.
I think Henry Cavill would do a good guy.
Yeah.
Dude, good Bond. Who's the best Bond? I don't know, Fletcher. Who's the best Bond? Say it in this group and see what happens.
See, you got me with Tom Hardy, and this is what I hear in my mind.
Yeah.
Bond, James Bond.
Best scene and line out of that whole movie is when he's getting ready to be he's being interrogated by that guy on the plane, and he said, "If I rip your mask off, will you die?" And he goes, "It would be extremely painful." The guy responds, "You're a big guy," and then he just gives the most boss line ever. Says, "For you."
For you.
Ha! That's hard to come back from. How do you come back from that one? He said, "You're a big guy. For you." Boom. He just took that guy's man card and then crashed his plane. Dad, who's the best Bond?
Best Bond?
Yeah,
Yeah, we've had that discussion.
we did, and Fletcher disagrees. And
I'm going to start with Connery,
Sean Connery, absolutely.
and then I'm going to go to Daniel Craig, and mainly because Bonnery.
It's good music festival.
Sean Connery was the OG. He's the original, and he was physical.
Did you hear that, kids? He used OG.
He had kind of all of it. Pierce Brosnan is down my list just a little ways. Brosnan at least brought some more physicality actually to the role after Roger Moore
Right.
kind of campied it up a little bit. I'm not a fan of Roger Moore as James Bond. It's just too campy, too silly.
Yeah.
Brosnan is good at getting beaten up.
It's true. He
And
takes
Daniel
a
Craig
beating.
is like the crazy physical. Not. Here's the difference. Daniel Craig gets beat up and has the scars and the blood and everything to prove it.
Right.
Pierce Brosnan, the worst thing they did for him was give him a beard and long hair.
Yeah.
Every other time, he goes crashing through a wall in a tank and he comes up adjusting his tie and his suit and hair are perfect.
Yeah.
No. No. All right. So there you go.
Tongue time.
Big old chunk right there. So if anybody's wondering, the steel is rebar. It is in fact rebar, but it is the higher grade rebar. A friend of mine has they sell and make sheet metal, barn sidings, things like that. And he had a bunch of it around, and he said, take whatever you need. So every once in a while, I grab a few pieces and bring them over here. But yeah, it's a little bit tougher stuff. It's bigger. So
A power hammer would be nice.
that would be a nice situation for a power hammer. For sure.
Yeah, we had this argument across TSC the other day.
Yeah.
Best bond.
Yep. And I'm the guy that gets forgotten in Bond, I think more often than not, is Timothy Dalton. And I think Dalton was a very good Bond. Gonna take some heating and beating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and GoldenEye, the video game, was kind of a game changer.
Yeah, it was a
Ha
good
get
video
it?
game.
Game changer.
Nice little play on words there.
Play on words. Game changer. Catch all that? I zig, you zag.
What kind of tongs are you making here?
I think we're going for some bolt jaw. Wanted to reduce it about half before I go. To the other side of the anvil. And that's about half. About half.
And as always, the trademark purple heat of Bar Run Forge.
Yeah. Don't like your heat? Try purple heat.
Try purple heat. If you'd like to experience purple heat, you can always get in contact with us here at Bar Run Forge. The contact information is in our description if you would like to get in contact with us and come hang out with the Roush boys at Bar Run Forge and experience purple heat for yourself. Feel free to do so. It's my salesman days coming back.
Yeah.
Like that. As a sales pitch. Apparently, I was a good salesperson for the things I was not necessarily able to control for being large and intimidating. As I had been told many times that people did not want to work with me as I was indeed large and intimidating. It's not always is what it's cracked up to be, being tall.
Okay. So step number 2 is what we're working on right now. Working into the boss from the bits. I think as the rule of thumb goes, you work that, and then you roll into your tong hand and at a 45. So you roll it, if this is your stock, you roll it into your tong hand and at a 45 on the anvil, half face blows. Half face blows here, half face blows there, there, and then you roll it in, each time rolling into your tong hand. And the only reason that's a rule is so that it's the same every time. Again, going about half the thickness and working from there. And there's no point, as thick as that stuff is, there's no point trying to work it down any more than the heat that I had it. So just trying to keep it hot.
Jeff's back. Welcome back.
Who?
Jeff.
Hey, Jeff. Made it back. Guess who's back?
You're back.
You're back. Okay. Okay, now that's set up for flat jaw tongues. There'd be some big old flat jaw tongues right now. But it's about where we need to be. And then we basically take a cube from here and roll it again. Make sure I got that right. Make sure I do that before. My brain cramped. Yes. Into the tong hand. Yes. Okay. About a cube of material again. Just make it similar in size and go from there. Into the tong hand, into the tong hand each time.
Philip Smith, what's happening, buddy?
Howdy, howdy, Philip.
Metal Man Productions.
Metal Man.
Welcome, welcome. As always, glad to have you guys in here. If you have not already, hit the like button.
We're tonging it up.
We're making the tongs.
So you can see my abject failures live.
There you go.
Lucky you.
As we're getting close to the end of the stream here, we still got about half an hour or so. We will be coming out soon with some ideas and things coming up for 2021.
Was wrong.
You were wrong?
Yep.
No good. We definitely appreciate that, Philip. Like I said, be on the lookout because we're going to probably end up doing a video explaining all of our kind of plans and goals for 2021.
Yeah.
The next big thing we're trying to hit mile marker is 250 subscribers. We'll be doing like we did for the 100 subscriber. Oh, goodness. And we didn't even throw Flux around. Hello, Roy.
Hi, Roy. How are you, buddy?
But, yeah, we will be doing a 250 subscriber giveaway like we did for the 100 one. Be a little bit more things involved with this one. The goal is to do 250, 500, maybe 750, and then when we hit 1,000, we'll definitely do a big giveaway for that. So the goals for 2021 is to definitely get up to the 1,000 goal mark. So we definitely appreciate anybody sharing, subscribing, telling people about it, and having them like, share, and subscribe, and all the other good things that come with that. But yeah, we appreciate you guys. Obviously, you guys have been a huge help, everybody in here, for getting us to the mile markers and the big milestones that you hit as a YouTuber. So keep it up.
Yeah,
you guys are awesome.
Not just for the monetization, but 2021, we definitely want to hit 1,000. There's no question about it. We want to hit 1,000. We want to go beyond that, but that's where we want to go.
Yes. Big ambitious goals coming.
All right, we just repeat the process.
Yeah. And
Thanks
in the
for
same
sharing.
way, yes, absolutely, Philip. Thank you so much. In the same way, anything we can do to help you guys out on your channels, Wayne, that would be super helpful. Unfortunately, YouTube is good about recognizing bots.
Pretty good about catching those.
Yeah. But no, we definitely appreciate you guys' support. And again, if you guys have anything we can help with supporting your channel, absolutely get in contact with us. We will do everything in our power we can. We'd love to help you guys out as much as you guys have helped us out for sure.
Besides, Wayne, you only have to create 831.
Yes, we are at 169. So some quick math there. Dang, that's good for Lynchburg boy.
Roy, we're definitely looking forward to tomorrow night, man.
Yes.
I know you've been working hard getting ready for that.
By the grace of God, might actually have something in your giveaway.
Yeah.
Grace of God and USPS.
As I said, heat, beat, and repeat. You subscribe to that BC guy, he's a hack. No, he's not a hack. You know, one of the things, if you've ever watched any of Bill Corey's videos, definitely, it's one of those. I could actually listen to Bill Corey, like, tell stories.
Yeah.
Like, Bill, if you ever decided just to, like, read the Bible out loud, you know, like right now, you can listen to
James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones reading the Bible.
Or like
I think I could
yeah,
listen to Bill Corey do that.
read like nursery rhymes or
Yeah.
lullabies or
Stuff like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Get into some voiceover work there, Bill.
I know, Wayne, you're probably not asking me that. You're probably asking Roy that. Hazel's getting a workout tonight. I learned how to read. Have somebody dictate in your ear. But I never learned how to read. Name that movie.
I don't know if I know that one.
I don't know. Anyone? Anyone, really? No, I don't. Kind of the advantage for me is I'm a minister, so I speak a lot, often. So, I mean, I sound this the right way. I've been in front of thousands of people singing or speaking. I've been in front of just a couple people. I've been in front of individuals. I really don't. I'm anxious. I do get anxious. Like when 5 o'clock rolls around and Eli and I are talking, I'm like, hey, it's 5 o'clock. It's when we go time soon, you know. I do think that, but whew. We've got a pretty decent rough shape to it here at this point. So we'll just keep working most of that. I like to draw the reins down a little bit before I really fine tune the bit. So yeah, look, these are not going to be done by 8 o'clock. So
Tomorrow night will be huge.
Huge. Huge.
Yes.
Wayne's World, but I never learned to read. We're a lot like dogs.
No, you're not like
We're
dogs.
not like dogs. We'll fight like lions.
Fire that one. Name that movie quote.
There you go.
You will die like dogs.
You sons of a motherless goat. You scum-sucking pig. Tell us we will die like dogs.
And we trim the hedges of many small villages.
You know what would really come in handy right now? A power hammer. That would be awesome. If only there was a way. If only. All right, I'm going to bring those reins down just a little bit. I'm going to draw those out a little bit more. And then I'll start working on the rest of the tong end.
Philip, thanks so much for stopping in. Not quite, Bill Corey.
Adios. And your father smelled of elderberries. Now go away or I will taunt you a second time. Your mother was a hamster. See, we're listening to all these silly insults back and forth to each other, and people on the chat or are probably watching and going, "What the heck is going on?"
What?
And if you haven't asked that question and watched this stream, if you've watched this stream and haven't asked that question in the past, you're probably not paying attention.
You're not doing it right.
Yeah, if at no point in time you've said, "What the heck is going on?" It is
Big. It's big.
It's
rebar.
big. I'm trying to think of the number on it. It's the tougher stuff. I know. Everybody looks at rebar and says, come on. Don't mess with rebar.
Round.
What?
Wayne said round.
Round. I can give you a dimension. I can know that for sure. It is 7/8. 7/8.
My hope is to get the whole set of tongs out of this one piece. I'm going to move to peening it here in just a minute, using the round and everything. Using the horn. Really drawing them out. I'm just trying to keep it all clean right now. I gotta say, I don't want to say it's unnerving, but it could be very easily unnerving. Guys that are watching right now, and especially a guy like Roy, why are you doing it that way?
See you, Alex.
Alex, great to see you, man. Here's another thing I'm going to be excited about. Permanent stand for Hazel. That's coming at about the same time as Power Hammer. So, Jeff, wife comes in the room and says, "What's he making tonight?" Tongs.
I think you've heard that same question, haven't you?
Huh?
Michelle asking you what you're making for dinner.
Yeah. 5/8. Okay. Yeah, I think actually he's got some over there, Roy. These are going to be hopefully some little bit bigger bolt jaw tongs. Hopefully.
Hopefully. Fresh baked peanut butter cookies. Now we're talking.
Man. And that's some of
Now
my
we're
favorite
talking,
cookies. Peanut butter cookies. They're like some of my favorite. Of course, peanut butter alone is my favorite, so I've told people before I just about eat trash out of the can if it had peanut butter on it. All right, I'm almost to where I want to be with that section, so. I was worried there for a minute. Looked like a stress crack, but we were good. We're good. Snickerdoodles. All right, what's our time?
7:45.
7:45.
Everybody is baking. Merry Christmas. Absolutely. Oh, snap. Chocolate and peanut butter Captain Crunch. And the
Yes.
cookies. Absolutely.
White chocolate.
Woo.
Oh, yeah.
Woo.
Yes, sir.
Woo.
Man.
Tonight's the cookie night. Usually it involves around meat, but everybody's getting fresh baked goods, so. What is a cowboy cookie?
that like a rhetorical question or?
I'm asking. Wayne said cowboy cookies are going in next. I'd like to know what a cowboy cookie is.
Yep.
I tell you what, Ben Shapiro on his podcast the other day was talking about this waffle maker thing.
Yes.
It's like a stuffed waffle.
Stuffed waffles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to invest in one of those.
Yeah.
Talk about putting like
I came up with one.
fried chicken.
No, I came up with one.
Yeah.
Sausage gravy. In the waffle.
In the waffle?
Yes.
How would that cook?
I don't care.
Yeah. I do. I mean, I would want it to taste good. But I'm sure that'd be solid. Okay. Combine peanut butter, oatmeal raisin, and chocolate chip cookie doughs all into one.
Okay. I'm down with that.
All right.
Metal Man says we have a nice smithy. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
When the power hammer and Hazel is permanent and all that kind of stuff is in here, we are going to do a full-on shop tour of everything. So 2021, look out for the full shop tour.
Clean shop.
How many times we have said in here we are, what's our phrase? Stupid blessed?
Stupid blessed. Sometimes just stupid.
Yep. Now, as much as we get the compliments and the comments about our shop, you need to be aware of something. This is a hog barn. This did not start off as a shop. This is a hog barn. And there's been a lot of hours spent out here converting a hog barn to a blacksmith shop.
It's definitely not the anvil stump shape. It is the fact that, like you just said, this is a hog barn.
Yeah.
The concrete is dipped on either side.
Yeah. And I know I can secure it. I mean, I can put a brace in there and everything, but we've already decided to do a permanent base there, so I'm not worried about it. Yeah, I don't care. I'll move this around a little bit. Be good to go.
Even look back on the videos, 5-6 months ago when this channel first started, you can see a huge difference in the shop improvement.
All right. Well, we are pretty close to a stopping point there. So I think what I'm going to do is put that there.
And rent. Roy, have a great night. See you tomorrow. Blessings and
God bless you, man. Love you.
Can't wait to.
All the best for you tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah, again, the final position of the anvil is not set yet either. So, we're working on that. The other thing that we have to take into account is the ribbon burner forge is going to go right here. So both of these forges are going to be about this far apart. So the anvil is probably going to be somewhere in this area right here, probably back up just a little bit. But we still want to be able to get through where we need to get through and not be at the anvil, get cooked. So yeah, as big as the shop is, we want to have a little bit of space, but we don't want to be so far away from our fire and everything like that. And we have other people who work in here too. So if Eli's working on the forge, his anvil's over here. If Mike or somebody else is here, there's an anvil over there. We kind of have to create enough space for everybody to work out of. Yeah, yeah. The hammer rack. Middleman says the hammer rack. That was actually a part of a whole bunch of tools that I picked up in that state up north, and we put wheels on it, and it makes it really cool. And when we're mobile, we take that with us because that makes it so easy just to reach and grab tools, bring over to the anvil. I like having my hammers close by. You know, the tongs are a little bit further away, but again, if somebody's working on the other side of the anvil, where the vise is or something like that, they're easy to get to. We've also got this right here, so if we wanted to move that out of ways and get to our most common tongs, we can put those here, or other tooling as well. So yeah, super pleased with the way this is all working out. You know, there's a hardy hole right on the side of the forge. The vise is on the corner of the forge. So yeah, if I'm here to here, that's 2 steps. You know, I'm talking to John. You know, John's saying either it be 1 step or 2 steps, things like that. You know, not a half a step or anything like that, not stuttering over to it. So yeah, I mean, there's 2 different schools of thought on that. And I know that getting, if you're forge welding or something like that, as Bill's talking about, getting over to the anvil when there's still good heat to it. You know, it's not such that if it's here, I can literally take a step over to it. I'm not walking over to the anvil. So yeah, I still want to create space, but I don't want it so tight in that I can't move around and do what I need to do. I've got room as well. But yeah, I totally understand the concept of the work triangle and trying to keep things close to where you need to be. So there you go. Yes.
Oh no, I was just getting something off my
Oh, okay. Like, hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, yeah.
Sir, I have a question. Blacksmith school.
Blacksmith school.
It's like
That's
virtual online.
Anyway, so we're done for this evening as far as the blacksmithing portion goes. I'll get back to work on the pintles for the gate, to finish up the gate. We'll also finish up the latching mechanism. We still have to pick up the spring, put a pin in to hold the spring back and forth. So anyway, really, the tongs I'm working on are going to end up being some pretty decent sized bolt jaw tongs. Still got to work out the reins and the jaw a little bit more. But anyway, that's kind of where we're at. I picked up that today, and I thought, well, if I run past or something different, I will definitely give the tongs a shot. Yeah, Wayne, I saw the swivel thing to put the hammers and stuff on. That was really cool too. And there are some things, you know, we've got vertical wall storage here that I've talked about putting tongs or, you know, punches and chisels maybe over here. You know, we've got the bending jigs over on the wall near the vise. And those are vise jigs. Those are specific for vices. We want to have the hardy jigs here. So, and really, I don't mean this, this may be my first tirade in a long time. And it'll probably get rid of a bunch of people. Here it goes. Really, your shop is your shop. That's one of the things that I want to say, is that if a specific setup works for you, maybe that's all the money you had, or you found something that you like, maybe it was a free thing or you got it cheap and it works for you, let it work for you. Also, if it's one of those things that you know, you're constricted with space, or you've got a bunch of space, or you've got other things going on, in all honesty, man, let your shop be your shop. The only thing I would say to you is try to try to keep your feet clear.
Yeah.
I noticed that when we walk around the shop, we've done a few other projects here, and I just get antsy when the shop floor is covered with stuff, because if you're walking around with hot metal, I guess all I'm saying is be safe. Try to be safe at what you're doing. But again, let it be your shop. Don't worry about what other people's shops look like, or how they're set up. If you get an idea or you get it from the neighbors, right? You steal it from the neighbors. If you get an idea from somebody else about, hey, this would be a good idea to do this thing for your shop, and you like it, do it. If you're not okay with it, you don't like it, you don't have to do it that way. Each of us has our own preferences. Each of us has, I think about it this way too. I was talking to Yamez and Tim and Adam the other night on Yamez's stream Sunday morning. And, when I started showing Eli, started working with Eli, in my mind I'm thinking, no, you need to hold the hammer this way. You need to stand this way. You need to swing this way. And then I realized he's not me. He's not built like I am. He is a bigger guy. And, I go over to, when I went over to Hans's, and I watch Hans swing a hammer, and, he swings a hammer different than I do. Do I need to swing the hammer like Hans does? I don't know. Probably not. But he does a great job. He does exactly what he needs to do, and it works for him. His shop is maybe a fourth of the size of this shop, but he's got it laid out right. He's got vertical storage. He knows where everything is, and he knows how to get to everything. He's got a press, a power hammer, a fridge, a grinding station, forge, coal forge, gas forge, bandsaw. He's got all of that, and it's all fairly easy to get to. And so I guess that really comes down to how you organize your space for your work. And that's really the biggest thing I would try to encourage everybody to do is honestly, what are you doing and how you do it is up to you. Back in the back part of our shop, we have kind of what's going to be an office space. So that's not a shop. That's not part of the shop. We have over here where we have some of the stuff, we put a table where we put stuff together and get it ready for shows. And then we have some woodworking stuff. I'd like to have more woodworking stuff there, but I don't have the setup for that yet. We've been concentrating on the blacksmith shop. So just because the building is, I think 39 by 21 or 40 by 22, just because it's that size shop doesn't mean that there's that much space being used for blacksmithing. We also have storage outside for steel and for the coke and the coal and some other materials and things like that. And then we got the other piece where some of the green woodworking stuff is going to be. We're blessed to have that space, but if we didn't have that space, I wouldn't try to cram what I had into that space. We're using what space we have to the best of our ability. Yeah, I agree, Rob. I would definitely do. I mean, it's my take on it. You do your shop the way you want to do your shop. And really, again, if somebody says, hey, did you ever think about, or what about using, that's fine. One of the things that I almost never, ever would tell anybody is, you should.
Or you have to.
Or you have to, or you better. There's very few times that I would say that, unless, of course, it was something I was like, dude, you're going to get hurt or something like that. I would never do that. Because it's just not my place. It's not my place to tell somebody how they should do their shop for them. I don't know anything about that situation to the point where I could tell them how they need to do things. It's not my place anyway, so I'm just not going to do it. And I don't think any of us should. It's okay to give suggestions. It's okay to, hey, have you thought about this, or you think about trying this thing? And as I said, I was over at Hans's one day, and his power hammer, his little giant, wasn't timed right. It was kind of out of rhythm. And I just so happened to look up, and there was two pieces of threaded rod, and they were threaded different length. The nuts were on at different lengths. I said, Hans, what if we try? And at that point in time, Hans has every right to say, no, it's fine. I got it. Don't worry about it. And I say, No problem. No big deal. Not to get all worked up, not to get offended about it, just to say, okay, it's your shop. It's your piece of equipment. But he had such a wise approach to it. He was like, he looked at it every day, and he just didn't see it. It's like, man, I've watched this thing, and I just didn't see that one thing. So we began back and forth until it timed out right, and the hammer was working much better, and he felt better about using the hammer after that. That's not to say that because I was there, things are better. It's just another set of eyes gave somebody another idea as to how maybe they could do something, and in the process it worked out. Again, it's his right, your right, to say, hey, it's my shop, my tools. The only thing I would say is be kind about it. You don't have to get all cranked up over somebody making a suggestion or trying to help out, because most times most people are pretty well intended. They're well intended about what they're about to say. Eli, I'll tell you today, we had a little bit of a situation. We sold an anvil for one of our friends, Mike, that we know about, and this guy got really kind of cruddy with us. We were actually it was through eBay, and I was trying to get a hold of him and say, hey, we're going to literally be in your neighborhood tomorrow. Can we just drop it off instead of shipping it? And he got just belligerent, just absolutely stupid belligerent. And then, calling me out and yelling at me and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, man. And I had to apologize to Eli because the dude got to me today. I was completely off my game because of how that guy talked to me. And it wasn't that I was wrong or I was right or whatever. It was just the way in which he spoke to me. And look, it's not that my feelings are hurt. I'm not that tender. I'm just, I'm bothered by the fact that there are people who will talk to other people like they're subhuman beings.
Well, it was the simple fact that we were trying to go out of our way to, hand deliver an anvil to somebody and, be able to strike up a conversation, friendship, whatever, If you find somebody else who does blacksmithing, especially in the times that we're going through right now, finding a friend is a nice thing to have. And just simply just say, hey, we'll front door delivery, white glove delivery of an anvil to you, because it's not that far away from where we live. So the idea of somebody being that spiteful, or some people just trying to help out, was kind of irritating.
Yeah, starting in with I don't know you, blah blah blah. It was just, I don't know. It just really bothered me. That's how people, he talked to me that way. You can pretty much say whatever you want to me, and I'm really not. I wasn't offended by it. I was just, if that's how he talks to me, how does he talk to everybody else, and how are we treating each other? It really just comes down to that more than anything.
So be nice.
Be
people.
Nice. Goes back all the way back. Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
What was it that Dalton said? And no matter what, be nice. Be nice. You'd be amazed what you can get done. Now, don't get run over, but be nice.
Be nice.
Be nice. Okay, kids. Troy's first tirade in some time.
Yeah.
That wasn't too bad, though. I do want to get cranked up on that, but I'm kind of holding back because I was not pleased.
Get him some ice cream.
Yep, I need some ice cream. I need a hug.
You need a hug, ice cream, and probably some bacon.
Bacon, definitely. How about bacon ice cream?
Ooh, now we're talking.
Remember maple bacon donut ice cream?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. All right.
There we go.
Okay, everybody. As always, we let you know, thank you so much for being in here with us Thursday night, 6 o'clock. Again, next Thursday will be a premiere. So go enjoy time with your family. If you want to watch the video later, if you want to jump in on the chat during the premiere, we'll be around. But at the same time, we want to let you know, you have our email, you have our phone number, you have, any way you can get a hold of us. We are here. We want to be able to be available to you for anything that you have. Like today, if you went through what I went through today and somebody treated you like crap and you're just like, dude, I gotta let this go. Somebody really upset me today. Give me a call. Don't worry about it. Get in touch with us, and if we can help in any way, we will.
Rob
please.
offers hugs and bacon.
Hugs and bacon. That needs to go on a shirt too, doesn't it?
That's a good shirt.
Yeah. Okay. Stupid blessed.
Hugs and bacon.
Iron sharpens iron.
Yes.
Hugs and bacon.
Hugs and bacon.
There you go. All right. With that all being said, God bless you guys. Have a very, 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 very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We may be back with you New Year's Eve. I don't know. Chances are that may not happen. We may do another premiere for that. But if not, we'll see you back the very first Thursday, no later than the first Thursday
Of the
new year, 2021.
2021.
And maybe we'll make a great big boot.
Boot.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Boot.
We'll make a great big boot and boot 2020.
There you go.
We'll get rid of 2020 that way. All right? Guys, thank you again. God bless you all, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care.